Hello everybody, this is Edu Anackin speaking. I am one of the administrators of tennisdrawchallenge.com. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your picks, and I am also going to give you some tips on how to play a little bit better in the bracket format. If you haven't registered already, it's going to show you right here in the top right of the screen. You're just going to register and then log in. It's pretty easy, so I'm not gonna show you how to do that. So alright, to make your picks for brackets, you're going to go right here, bracket ATP view. I'm going to use ATP as an example. This week we have 2 brackets open. Whenever we have picks open, you're going to see this option right here, make your picks now. This list shows you all the previous tournaments. This column right here shows you what time the picks open and what time they close. This column shows the tournament duration, and this right here shows you how many brackets have been entered already. Right here you can see 3 links: stats, picks, and draw. The stats and picks links are not going to be available until the picks are closed, so if you click, you're not going to see anything. And in the draw link, you can see the draw of that tournament. If it is a tournament that is already have been played, or a tournament that it's being played right now, it's going to show you all the completed matches and also the score of that match, as you can see right here. To make your picks, you're going to click right here, make your picks now. It's going to take you to the edit page. Right here you can see how much time you have remaining to make your picks. Right here you can see the exact time the picks are going to be closed, and in the status bar you can see if you have completed your picks already or not. If you haven't completed them yet, it's going to show incomplete. Right here it's showing not entered. It's because I haven't opened yet, so that's why it's showing this right here. In selection time ends, it is UTC time, that is also known as GMT 0. So this time right here it's always going to be UTC. So to know exactly what time the picks are going to close, you have to know what your time zone is. So my time zone is Brazil, that's GMT -3. So I have to subtract 3 hours from these times right here. So for me, Halle, the picks are going to close June 13th, 6 a.m. Alright, that's how you know it. So I'm gonna click right here in edit. It's going to take you to the bracket page. Right here you can make your picks. You have to make picks for every single match until you do all the matches of the draw. Then you're going to click update. It's really simple and instinctive. You just click who in the player you think it's going to win that particular match. So you're just going to select all of the matches until you do all the draw. I'm going to talk about 3 things that are essential to play better in the bracket style. Those are research, tournament surface, and that particular player's draw. I'm going to explain one by one. These tips are for people that want to spend a little bit more time doing their brackets. If you just want to do a quick bracket in 5 minutes, then these tips are not going to work for you, because if you want to be a better fantasy player, you have to spend a little bit more time in it. So first thing is research. What I like to do is I like to open up another tab of Tennis Draw Challenge. I just come here to ATP view and open another tab. I right click here and then open another tab. It's going to take you to the view page. You're gonna go to the tournament you're doing right now. That's Halle I'm doing. You're going to click draw. Right here you have the drop of that tournament, and you can see that each player's name has a link. If you click that link, it's going to take you to the ATP profile page of that particular player. Right here you have all information about that player. What I like to do is come to right here to activity, and in this tab is going to show you all the last tournaments that player has played and in which round did he lose, what type of tournament that was, what kind of tournament it was. This is really important for you to do, because then you can know what is that player current form. You don't have to do that for every single player. You're gonna do that for a match that you don't know quite well who you're going to pick, like Borna Korok versus the Vigo Fan. That's a tough match to pick. So if you're in doubt, you're gonna come right here, open up those two players' profiles, and then you're gonna go to the Activate tab and see how their current form is going, and then that way you can make a more informed decision, and you're going to make a better decision. Right here in the Activity tab, it's going to show you all the latest tournaments that player has played. But if he's playing a tournament in the same week you're doing your picks, it's not going to show you, because the player profile, it's only updated on Mondays usually. So if you're making your picks on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, it's not going to show you the tournament that the player is currently playing. So what I do to see that current tournament, I come right here to I open up another tab, the standings, right here on Tennis Draw Challenge. And right here you can see the current tournaments that are being played. So I open up the draw for each tournament that is being played in that week. So I open up, for example, right here, Herzogenbosch, and open up the Stuttgart draw. So let's say you're going to do a research on Marcus Bagdats. You're gonna open up his profile, and right here, as I said, it doesn't show the tournament he's currently playing. So that's why I open up these two draw tabs for the current tournaments. He played this week, he played Stuttgart. He's right here, Marcus Bagdats. You can see he lost in the first round. So you can see how his current form is from these latest tournaments, plus the last tournament he played, that is Stuttgart, right here. So that is basically how you do research. Another thing that I want to talk about is the tournament surface. You really want to know what surface that tournament's going to be played on, because that is also going to help you. So to know what is the surface of that particular tournament, if you don't know already, you're going to go to the ATP site, or if you're doing a WTA tournament, you can go to the WTA site. You're gonna come right here to come right here to tournaments, click on calendar, and you're going to see right here I'm doing Halle. So it says right here outdoor grass. So this way you can see in this column it says what type of surface that tournament is. Okay, so this information really helps you because there are a lot of players that do that play really well on grass, and there are a lot of players that don't play really well on grass. Knowing the surface, you're going to favor a little bit those players that play a little better on clay. On grass. We have Federer playing this, so Federer is one of the best grass court players ever. You're basically going to pick him to make the final unless he has a really tough draw. You also want to favor those guys that like to hit hard, because grass is one surface that favors that. So Berdych would be a guy that plays well on grass too. Kohlschreiber is another guy who plays well on grass. So this is just an example, all right? This is not my actual picks. This is just an example that I'm giving you, right? So that is the second tip, surface. The third tip I want to give you is the player's path. This is a tip for the later rounds, right? Let's say I'm going to just complete this section right here. Let's say you pick Federer and Berdych to make the semis, but this is just an example, right? And you are really in doubt who you're going to pick to make the final. You don't know if you're going to pick Federer or if you're going to pick Berdych. So one thing that is really good to do is to analyze that player path till he gets to the semi and see which path is harder. Alright, you have to see who has a harder draw. So Federer has Struff, then Berankis based on my picks, and then Goffin. Berdych has Bagdatis, Dustin Brown, and Alexander Zverev. So based on this, Berdych has a really tougher draw than Federer. So you're always going to pick the player that has a easier draw. So in this case is Federer, right? Because Berdych has three tough matches. He has Bagdatis, then Dustin Brown, who plays really well on grass, is his specialty, playing on grass. And then he has Alexander Zverev, that is a guy that is really young, but is starting to play really well. So his draw is tougher, so you're going to pick Federer because he has an easier draw. That is the third tip I wanted to give you. This can also work for the earlier rounds. Sometimes I use that for the second round matches, and that also works. Alright, so that was the three tips I wanted to give you. After you complete your whole draw, you're going to answer the two tiebreaker questions. These are really simple. Number of aces served by the winner in the championship match. So I'm going to put 18 right here. Number of minutes of the championship match, I'm going to pick 112. I'm going to click update. If for some reason you haven't completed all of the matches, the site is going to notify you right here. If you click OK, it's going to take you to the edit page again, and right here it's going to be highlighted in red. This means you haven't completed your draw yet. Alright, it says right here in the status column, incomplete. So I'm going to complete my bracket just for an example. Alright, so after you complete your whole draw and answer the two tiebreakers question, you're going to click update. Since I haven't forget to do any match, my draw is now completed. It's not going to be highlighted red, and it's going to say right here in the status column, complete. You can change your picks as many times as you want until the picks are closed. Alright, it says right here when they're going to be closed. So that's it. After the tournament begins, you're going to go to the standing pages. It's going to show you right here what is your position in that particular tournament, and that's it, guys. Don't forget to like our Facebook page. We are at Tennis Draw Challenge on Facebook, and on Twitter we are at Tennis Draw. So please like and follow us on our social media. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I thank you so much for watching it. And I am also going to do a video just like this one for the Teams format, so please check that out. Alright, thank you and see ya.